may take you as you are, but that doesn't mean you don't need work. I keep saying back to the basics. Sitting with your legs closed. If you hear some moaning and groaning in the background, my son just entered into the room. So he's occupying himself with the book, looking at it, playing with it, trying to chew on it. So we gonna let the baby be the baby. We gonna let him do what he gonna do, you know what I'm saying? But ladylike things. Sitting with your legs closed and keeping them closed all together. Chewing with your mouth closed, saying please and thank you, saying may I, not chewing loud, not taking smaller bites when you eat, not eating a whole stick of gum. What else are feminine things? Wearing fragrances. Just to give you a rough list. I may do some research and look into a list on maybe like some ladylike activities, and I'm gonna link it down in the description box. And I think it'll also be fun for us to go over it together. So I'm gonna look for it. I'm gonna put it down in the description box and look out for a video in which we go over everything. I understand that to some that may seem ancient, but I promise you, especially if you're looking to date an older man, if you're looking to date a man of value, if you're looking to date a man who goes to different sorts of events or balls or things of that nature, you're going to need to be able to conduct yourself like a lady so you don't embarrass your man. That's just straight facts. You don't want to be clumsy. You don't want to be bumping at your gums, telling all your business, telling all your man's business, and just sticking your foot in your mouth. You do not want to do that, because I guarantee you won't come around again. If you're embarrassing that man in front of his family, if you're embarrassing that man in front of his coworkers, if you're embarrassing that man in front of his business partners, I get it, like, take me as I am. That's fine, take me as I am, but he may take you as you are. But that doesn't mean you don't need work. Modern women want a man who makes six figures and a man who has a six-pack and all of this stuff. That man had to work for those things. That man had to go to work to get paid. That man had to go to the gym to get that six-pack. You won't even go to YouTube to even find out how to be a better woman, how to be a more feminine woman, how to be a wife. Make it make sense. And another thing, these bonnets have to go. If you are wearing a bonnet or a scarf, as in a head bonnet or a headscarf that you wear to bed, around the house, to do chores in, that you sleep in, if you're wearing that outside to the grocery store, to the post office, to the mall, that is also not classy. It is uncouth. It's tacky. It's ghetto. And you look lazy. Above all, I get it if you're about to get your hair done. Personally, especially if I've like twisted my hair up or did something kind of funky, I'll either just put my hair up in a puff, prior to pre-lock time. I would literally just put a bunch of plaits in my hair and wear it out that way. I have worn a scarf once or twice, but I literally went from my home into my car and into the salon. I didn't visit anyone. I didn't stop at any stores. I didn't collect my $200. None of that. Home, salon. To my sisters, we have such a tainted image. We are characterized to be ghetto, uneducated. We're extremely sexualized. People look at us as if we're incompetent. People look at us as if we're worthless, worth less, maybe worth breeding with, but not worth marrying. Because we've allowed our image to be tarnished. We support our sisters twerking in music videos. The black family is being destroyed because the black man is constantly taken out of the home. And then, sisters, we allow feminism to take root within our community, thus driving out more men. And then we're wondering where all the men are. They've divested. They went to get passports. They went their own way because we can't even show love, respect, and appreciation to our own men. And then we expect men of another nationality, of another ethnicity, to take us seriously? No, ma'am. I'm embarrassed. We have to do better. Just because we see an older generation of women do it doesn't mean it's okay. Just because we see a baby boomer do it doesn't mean it's okay. Just because we see Gen X do it doesn't mean it's okay. Just because we see millennials, I'm a millennial, do it doesn't mean it's okay. If you are younger than a millennial, if you are younger than Gen Z, if you're coming up now in grade school or just now getting to college or something like that, don't make this a habit. Don't perpetuate and propagate the widespread message of black women at the bottom of the totem pole when it comes to women. We've done it to ourselves and it's embarrassing. So we have to dial it back, and we have to get back to the basics. We have to get back to respecting ourselves. We have to get back to respecting our men. We have to get back to marriages in the nuclear family in order for our image within our community and the world to be prepared.